Hey everyone, 95 Fathoms here, and welcome to my final Black version Dream Team quest hunt, which is, as you can tell from the screen, the Static Volcarona and Relic Castle. Most people hunt this in Black and White 2, it seems, which makes sense because, first of all, you can get it before post-game, and second of all, it's level 35 instead of level 70, but Volcarona is my favorite Pokemon of all time, and Black and White 1, you know, if you hold a gun to my head and made me pick a favorite Pokemon game, it would probably be those. My original Black playthrough, I used Volcarona on it, so it just feels like Volcarona has to be on the Dream Team here. So I did my 6 team members with Golurk being kind of an extra, and now that I'm in post game, I'm going to hunt Volcarona, and it's going to replace Golurk as the last member on my team. This hunt has taken a good deal of preparation, partially because it's a level 70 Pokemon, and so it's sort of a lot like a legendary fight, so I wanted to make sure I was fully prepared. I don't want to fail it. And also because I decided at the last minute that I wanted to leave Reshiram uncaptured because I'd like to do a shiny lock removal at some point, which if you want it to not catch it during the original Elite Four, you have to fill up your boxes. It took a very long time to catch that many Pokemon. It was exhausting. That's neither here nor there. While I was doing that, I was grinding up 2 Pokemon for each of the 5 games I'm going to be hunting on here. One is a Smeargle, about level 80, you know, early 80s, to have Spore, Super Fang, Haze, and Soak. And the other is a Ninetales, which has Hypnosis. I bred it onto it, but the primary purpose is that it has Flash Fire and it's Fire type, so it should resist Volcarona's stab. I'm hoping everything will go well. I have a Master Ball in each game if something goes poorly, but I think I'll be okay. Its catch rate isn't horrible, and I have prepared pretty well. I would dearly hope that it doesn't go badly, but it would certainly be really awful if I failed a shiny of my favorite Pokemon ever. Anyway, so I have not... This is the first encounter. I'm actually recording at the very start of the hunt. So as you can see, it is not shiny. Yeah. I'm going to be putting rubber bands on all of my systems to make it easy to soft reset. But yeah, I'll see you when I get a shiny. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Live! Shiny Volcarona! You can barely see it because it's all the way on the left! Oh my god, let me turn off my fan. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta get my camera set up. I've never gotten a live shiny before. Oh my god. Oh my god. Of course it's on the one with dead pixels right in the middle of the sprite. I need to take off these rubber bands before I do anything. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay, I didn't turn off the game in the process of doing that. Oh my god. That was 3,085 SRs, which is not small, but oh my god, I can't believe I'm looking at this on my screen right now. I need to, let's see, let me, okay, I'm gonna pull this over here, and then I think I'm going to stop the recording. Let me make sure you can see this. Oh, I should probably refocus this. That would probably be a great idea. Let's see. Yeah, you can see it right there. Alright, my power strip is falling off, but you can see shiny Volcarona. This is such a mess. Shiny Volcarona. I totally thought I was shining there. Okay, let me, whew. Whew, okay, I'm gonna stop the recording and I'm gonna zoom in, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Shiny Volcarona. I still can't believe I'm looking at that on my screen right now. I also still have not come up with a nickname. I was gonna try to come up with one, and I have not come up with one yet. Not that that's important, because I've got a shiny Volcarona in front of me right now. As I said, 3,085 SRs for this. I did do test captures on all of my games, so hopefully this should work out okay. I have thought this through very meticulously. So I've got, starting out with Spore. Of course it lands Heat Wave first. I think the screen's cut off a little bit here. Let me move this and refocus it. Okay. So Volcarona's asleep. Alright, I'm just going to heal right off the bat here. So, obviously level 70 Pokemon is a little bit, well, it's a lot to catch. Part of the problem is, even with the level 100, you've only got so much room to breathe. So I've got Soak on my Smeargle, which is kind of a minor thing, but it changes Volcarona to Water type. So it means that it doesn't get stab off of Heat Wave, Bug Buzz, and Silver Wind, which would otherwise be scary moves for Smeargle, who's not the tankiest. I have Haze in case it gets any Quiver Dances off, or gets an Omni boost from Silver Wind. Of course it woke up, but I did take a couple of turns in there. Okay, so no Omni boost. Super Fang. I was kind of hoping that Volcarona would be female. It's a 50-50. That might kill. Okay, no, see? The benefits of using Soak. It doesn't really matter, it's a 50-50, but I was kind of hoping for a female. My first ever one was a male, though, and I had a female nickname planned for it, and I just decided, you know what, screw it. We're just going to go with that nickname, because gender's fake anyway, right? I actually don't think that was my mentality at the time, but that's what I'm saying in hindsight. I guess I must have, to some extent, had that mentality if I went ahead with it. Okay, so I used Super Fang. I might use Super Fang again. I actually told myself I was going to count PP on this. I don't think I need to. I didn't have that much problem with any of my test captures. Wait. Hang on a second. Oh, I used Super Fang, not Spore. I was like, how did it miss? It has 100% accuracy. That might kill. I really... Okay, well, it's gonna kill because of the burn. That sucks. Well, that's fine. We won't Super Fang. I completely forgot I have... Smeargle is there to do the basics, set up Spore and Super Fang and Soak. And it has Haze in case I need it, but I actually have Ninetales because it has Flash Fire and it resists Bug type. It's named Shippo because actually I just realized two of my Ninetales have Inuyasha based nicknames. One of them is called Kilala. I am going to catch this, or I'm going to try to catch it in a Luxury Ball. I was debating Quick Balls because it sort of matches Volcarona's colors, but just not quite. And it's just my favorite Pokemon of all time. It's the first time I'm finding it full odds. I was really nervous about catching this going into the hunt. I don't know why I'm not nervous right now. It might be because I'm just so thrown off by getting a live shiny. I honestly, I reacted and just, over the top gasping, and then I remembered I actually was live filming. I've been on and off filming because I actually just started live filming again. I think this was the first recording because I was charging my battery because I only have one battery for my camera. Probably something I should fix, but they're expensive. So I just wasn't even thinking I was filming at first, and I'm very happy about that. I was nervous about getting it when I wasn't recording, not that it particularly matters, but it's nice to get my favorite Pokemon live, shiny, but not that you probably could see it in the video. You can see all the screens to some extent. I don't know how much you're going to be able to see. I didn't even see this thing sparkle, actually, come to think of it, when it came on screen. As I started to say earlier, I thought I was Shinoing, because I've Shinoed on this a couple of times. You wouldn't think you would, because it's a pretty strong difference, but I just thought I was Shinoing for a second, and nope. Ugh. Crazy. Oh, it woke back up. How did I miss that? I was too busy babbling, and then I caught it anyway. Alright. As I said, I don't have a nickname for this yet. I'm gonna have to come up with that later. The shiny decks. I'm really glad I got it on this game. My secondary black version, I don't remember why I traded a Volcarona in there, but I guess I did because it already has it registered in the Pokedex. But this game did not have it. Funnily enough, this is my original white version. I do have escape ropes, so I don't have to worry about backtracking through here. Where, oh, they're in a separate part. This is my primary white version. My secondary white version throughout the entirety of this DTQ, because this is the last member of my black DTQ, which is crazy to think about. I actually finished the DTQ, but I mean, I haven't finished it because I still got to play through the game, but throughout the entire thing, my secondary white version didn't find a single shiny. Not one. Which is the same thing that happened with my Soul Silver DTQ, where my original Soul Silver game never found a shiny throughout the entire thing. So I guess there's just always a dud game, but I guess hunting on 5 different games, you're bound to have some bad luck. I would love for this Volcarona to be either timid or modest. I'm gonna guess bashful. I'm just feeling that. It is naive, which is, I'm trying to remember what that is. That's plus speed minus special defense, I believe, which isn't, I mean, plus speed is, yep, I was right. Plus speed is good, minus special defense isn't great, but it's not subtracting special attack, so I'm sure as hell not going to complain. Wow, this is surreal. I was going to have a lot of opportunity to hunt tomorrow when it wasn't going to be ideal to actually get a shiny. I'm pretty relieved, oops, not hitting my camera, I'm pretty relieved to have gotten this tonight, so I don't have to worry about that. That's pretty cool. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow, though. So I finished the Dream Team. This is, I broke my Monday trend. I didn't get a shiny yesterday, but I hadn't done much hunting this week. This is Tuesday, September 21st. So I've finished my Dream Team quest in time to do Halloween with it all wrapped up. Now the question is, what do I do for the next week or so before Halloween? But I think the repel wore off, but I could be wrong. Maybe not. Maybe it didn't. Do I actually have Volcarona up front? That's the better question. Okay, yeah, I subbed out. It's holding a silver powder. What's the percentage chance of that? Does it always have that? I should know this. I've actually done very little with the Volcarona that you find in Relic Castle before. Because okay, it's a 100%. Never mind. I always prefer to raise my Pokemon up. I honestly would generally have preferred to get Larvesta, except it is cool to get Volcarona in the wild. But full odds eggs sounds like a nightmare. I should probably have switched this over to a game that doesn't have dead pixels on the screen to show it off, but shiny Volcarona. It's gonna be a long time, I think, before I can properly process that I have that. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video, I guess, which will be me wrapping up the Dream Team quest. I'm at a loss for words right now. I say that, but I've been babbling like a maniac this whole video, so maybe that's not true. But thanks for watching, and take care. Alright, and we are back at the Unova Pokemon League. As you'll see, I've already beaten the Elite Four. I kind of decided that it was just going to be way too long and sloggy to watch me fight the entirety of the Elite Four, but I decided I would do just the champion. An interesting thing is, I will proclaim my love for Gen 5, and specifically Black and White 1, forever, but I don't actually remember if I've ever entered the Hall of Fame in Black and White 1 before, so this could very well be my first entrance into the Hall of Fame. I'm a serial replayer, so I like, you know, I play through and I hit the credits, and, you know, I just like playing through again with a different team. But here's this very epic staircase to Alder. I don't know, I should have switched this beforehand, I don't know what he's going to lead with. I am going to lead with Cresselia, my Gigalith, and hope I can set up Stealth Rocks, because if I do, his Volcarona is pretty much a goner. But I'm very excited. I mean, this is the capstone of my DTQ. I love Alder. I really like Alder as a character, but I love this background. Okay, Selgor, actually probably a reasonably good lead for me to be setting up Stealth Rocks on. The only thing I know about his team is that I know he has a Volcarona, which is one of the reasons I like him, because his ace is my favorite Pokemon. Alright, so we've got Stealth Rocks down. And let's do Smackdown. Well, that's unfortunate. Not that unfortunate, though. Gigalette's pretty bulky. I did train up my Pokemon pretty high levels. To be frank, my team is not very balanced. That's what happens with DTQ, and down in one blow. So I did train them up pretty high in hopes of not getting completely destroyed. Alright, for Druddigon, I'm just going to use Nascosto, my Scolipede. Okay. We're gonna go with Poison Jab, hope we can poison. I could have gone with Earthquake to avoid the Rough Skin, but the chance of poison is pretty good, so... I mean, being able to poison him is pretty good. Okay, that's a little spooky. But unfortunately, I mean, not unfortunately, fortunately, I can just Poison Jab and he's gone. No more Rough Skin. Back into the red. Wait, what? Alright, I'm confused as to what happened there. How did he survive? With like 1 HP? That's annoying. Alright, well... I have plenty of healing items. There are, I know, people who think it's like cheating, basically, to use items in battle. I don't particularly understand that mentality. I mean, I get it, but Pokemon to me is not about challenge. It's just about being able to do, you know, customize. That's gonna hurt a lot. Customize your team, play through however you want, different movesets, etc. I really don't like weak armor, I wish. The Garbodor I used in a Black 2 playthrough, which is the first Garbodor I used, had it too, and I kind of wish I'd gotten Stench instead, but oh well, is what it is. I got lucky and got Iron Fist on the Golurk, which isn't even on my final Dream Team here, but Iron Fist over Klutz, so I can't be too picky about the other abilities. Alright, Escavalier, we are going to switch to Xeno my Victini. Shout out to my brother-in-law, who uses Xeno as his name in all his Pokemon games and is the inspiration for me both hunting Victini and nicknaming it Xeno. I know anybody who's, you know, a lot of people will be like, oh, shiny Victini, obviously that's cheated. Yeah, I used a shiny luck removal code, but I legitimately hunted it. If you think shiny luck removal is cheating, then I don't know what to tell you. But, you know, don't do it yourself, but I did it. I find it rewarding. I don't think it's valuable to not get a shiny because Game Freak has decided that you have to follow their rules and get it for an event. I mean, they've recently announced that Zacian and Zamazenta are getting shinies for people who pre-order Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl in Korea. I don't think that's really a productive way to distribute shinies. I'm not really interested in only getting shinies if it's profitable for Game Freak, so I'll shiny hunt what I'm going to shiny hunt. I am sending out my Volcarona against his. His is going to be at a distinct disadvantage because my Stealth Rocks are destroying it. But nonetheless, I feel like it's important that I get the moment of triumph and beating his Volcarona with my shiny Volcarona. Okay, that's a little spooky. He's probably going to full restore. Since he's going to full restore, I'm going to do my own Quiver Dance. Kind of wish I had Quiver Danced the first time. He's not going to have anything that I think is really threatening, though. I don't remember what it's got, but the most he's going to be able to do is neutral damage, I think. We're going to Quiver Dance twice. Okay, he's quiver dancing twice. Are we just gonna go +6, both of us? I still have a hard time looking at the screen and seeing this shiny Volcarona and believing that it's mine. It's just crazy. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna keep going. I mean, you know, I'm not gonna be the first one to quit on the quiver dances. Worst case scenario, we're on even ground with Volcarona. I knock his Volcarona out, and then I destroy whatever he's got last. I don't remember what his last Pokemon will be. That's +4. This is a terribly interesting battle, of course. But hey, as long as I keep quiver dancing, his are just moot, because I get special defense with my special attack. Okay, we're +5? I actually am trying to remember who... Oh wait, that's my 6th. Thank God for PP. And its count. So we're both +6 now. So that's something. I got Flamethrower, Bug Buzz, and Giga Drain, so Flamethrower is the only thing I'm gonna be able to use here. I wish I could have gotten Fiery Dance, but, you know, if I leveled up Volcarona, or sorry, Saturnia to level 100, wasn't gonna be much of a challenge at all. Except the grinding was gonna... That did a lot of damage. But now he just... Oh, wait. He can Quiver Dance again to get his special attack back up. That's not a bad strategy. Or he could use Bug Buzz, because he thought I was going to be dumb and not heal, I guess. I mean, yeah, healing can make battles trivial, but Pokemon isn't intended to be challenging battles. If you want to do a Nuzlocke or something and make it challenging, you can, but... I'm not looking to get stumped on a Pokemon battle for too long. There are games I'll play looking for a challenge, but it's not Pokemon. Play Pokemon to relax. Oh, his... Okay. I mean, I kind of want to mix it up and throw out somebody else, just to give somebody else some screen time, but this is a little too tempting. +6 special attack Flamethrower on a Vanilluxe. I wonder if it'll be able to survive. Nope, guess not. And with that, I've beaten the champion. Well done, you certainly are an unmatched talent. Come with me. This room is the Hall of Fame. It exists to commemorate the trainers of Pokemon who have demonstrated their stellar strength and kindness of heart. Well now, Vera. With your skill and persistence, you have earned your place in this Hall of Fame. Your name, the account of your journey, and the history of your battles will all be recorded here. I hope all of this becomes a support to you and helps you grow stronger. Now, trainer, you and the Pokemon who fought by your side will be recorded in this machine. Alright. Here we go. This is the real peak of the Dream Team quest. Getting to see the Hall of Fame with your 6 shiny Pokemon. Oh, they appear on the bottom screen. Oh no. I already missed somebody. I don't know who it was. This is not recording very well. I guess I missed my Gigalith. I guess I know that, because Gigalith was the first one in my party. That's really disappointing. I wish they did the, Wow, they're into 26 hours exactly. That's crazy. Oh, okay. That was interesting. Alright. Clearly I should have prepared for that. I kind of forgot that that might be a factor. Alright, and now we have the credits, which I'm sure you're dying to watch. While the credits roll, I don't think I can just skip them, can I? I mean, I could probably... Oh, I can hold A to make them pass by faster. But while the credits are running, I'll do a little bit of review of my DTQ and what went into it. All told, it was a total of 109,142 encounters, for an average per hunt of 8,396. And if you want to know the average per target I was hunting, it was 15,592 encounters per target. That's not really a valuable number to have, because that doesn't tell you anything about odds, but I kind of find it an interesting thing to look at anyway, so I have that. This is, I think, out of focus now because I moved it. Yeah. Alright. There's not really anything else to show here, I don't think. I guess I can go to the box and show the Hall of Fame there. I don't know that I know what the Hall of Fame looks like, for the same reason I don't know if I've ever gotten into the Hall of Fame in this game before. I'm just going to turn on a max repel quickly. I think it's going to be faster to do that than to deal with, you know, whatever potential patch rat or Lillipup want to pop up. This, so I started this DTQ on April 12th, 2021. It is now September 24th, 2021. I did a lot of things in between there, so I wasn't solely hunting for this. But yeah, it took me about 5.5 months, which is not terrible. I mean, my Soul Silver DTQ took a little over 6 months, but I was, of course, much less persistent in hunting that one. Alright, Hall of Fame. That is the most satisfying thing about doing a DTQ, is getting to the end and seeing that. But there it is. There's the party. Cristelia the Gigalith, Saturnia the Volcarona, Nascosto the Scolipede, Garbob the Garbodor, Zeno the Victini, and Rankarusu, which is also the Japanese name for Reuniclus, the Reuniclus. Thank you all for watching. If you've watched any of these videos, I haven't done any sort of editing with any of this yet, so I don't even know what is going to be up. Most of these things I wasn't recording. I didn't start recording until, I think, the second Tranquil encounter, or Shiny, but if you watched any part of this, if you watched this video, thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next Shiny Quest.